Now then, how are you? Welcome to Soup and Sunday. It's lockdown tomorrow. I am your local butcher nationwide. We're entering into Tier 3 tomorrow up north, unfortunately. But don't shed a tear, because I'm still here for you. I'm going to do my job, I'm going to sort it out. You've helped me, I'm going to sort you out. We've got a fantastic selection. We've got something for everybody today. I'm going to get stuck straight into the sale today. Belgian blue fillet steaks. Take a look at them, take a look at the size of them. We're going to change the name of these to Linford Christie steaks. You know why?
Why is that?
Because they sell quicker than fast. I'm telling you. There's 150 lots and they're like Ted Rogers. 3, 2, 1, gone, finished. See you later. Even Dusty Bin couldn't eat them. Right, 4 for 20 quid. Larder trimmed, Belgian blue fillet steaks, 4 for 20. They're the size.
Are they the biggest you're going to get? Are they the biggest fillets you're going to get on the market?
Yeah, look at them.
So that's the full fillet.
Full fillet, Scottish, John Scott, Belgian blue, built like Hulk Hogan. Have a look at it. What's the price of fillet steak in your local farm shop, supermarket? We'll go on underside of it and say 28 quid a kilo. I'd be. You've 122 quid. If you want a whole one, if you're going to have a little go with me and you fancy a little treat yourself with stopping in, not going out to a restaurant, lockdown looming, you can have a full one for 75 quid.
Wow.
That's another little deal for you. Hereford standing rib roast. Look at the marbling. Native breed. That marbling will give you a beautiful amount of taste. Top quality. They're 15 quid a joint. Roast them, you don't need to sear them, do them nice. The butcher's joint is a rib of beef. The butcher's joint.
Why is it called the butcher's joint?
Because it's lovely, tasty meat. It's always butcher's favourite. Old Eddie used to like a rib of beef. Loved a rib of beef. Take these babies out.
What is this? What is it?
I'll tell you what we're going to call it. We're going to call it a Fred Flintstone steak.
A Fred Flintstone
But
steak.
I'll tell you what it actually is. It's an untrimmed tomahawk.
An untrimmed tomahawk?
So if you think about it, a tomahawk is one of them.
Yeah.
With the ribbon, so you'd trim all this off, which would leave you a nice clear bone.
Yeah.
But you know what? That is bloody good meat, that. Really good. It'd be a sacrifice to trim it off. You're going to get them. That's 2.3 kilo. I won't lie, the 2 kilo plus. What I'm going to charge you is $19.99.
$19.99.
Have a treat. Treat yourself. The Fred Flintstone steak.
So, and how many, is there a limited number on them?
Yeah, there's a limited number of them. There's 2,000. No, these are due to go into restaurants in France. Obviously, France are in full lockdown. One of my suppliers, John Scott's at Scotland, absolute hooker supplier. These normally go straight on Arctic, straight through to London, on tube, through to France, for some of them top restaurants in Paris. Look at the quality of the meat.
Unbelievable.
Honestly, if you're ever going to have a try of something exquisite at the right money, try that. Because I'll guarantee you 100,000,000% that in normal times, that's what it costs you.
£44.
Easy. Just listen. It's in your hand now, innit, phone. Google it. How much is rib of beef at so-and-so? I can't lie. You know, my job is to source quality for you at the right money. I've told you. I only lie to my personal trainer. I'm telling you, I don't tell lies. There's no point. You can be caught out. The answer to everything's on Google. What's the point of lying? John Worsley, the king of suppliers. We know we're on with these. These are aged down sirloin. The 4 for £15. Take your teeth out to eat them. Absolutely beautiful. That nice bit of finisher fat. Limousin cross Hereford. Quality. We're still going with the whole sirloins. Really offended a few people from Yorkshire the other week saying that none of Yorkshire lot boys. Listen, we want to stand by being tight. Don't be bloody giving up to... We are what we are. We're proud of it.
They've got them well though down south. They're full... Pick it up, show everybody. Show everybody.
Look at the size of them. 100 quid, full sirloin. Again,
And
Google
you can
price
join
sirloin.
it, you'll trim it, you'll pack it in twos if people want it.
You know, you go to any $15.99. If you're paying $15.99 a kilo at your local shop or wherever you buy your meat, and you're paying $15.99, it's not a bad price. That comes out 145 quid. I'm going to ask you £100. Because you know why? I'm buying plenty, I'm selling plenty. what we're doing in this club is giving us a platform to buy meat at right money. And what's beautiful at minute is the suppliers are coming to me, cap in hand. And when they come, one even asked me the other week, go gentle with me, Phil, please. I act on your behalf, I've told you. That's what I do. Right, sensation from last week. Argentinian ribeye. The Bielsa steaks, we call them. The tribute to the great man. You can see the 45-day aged, totally different taste. Simo tried them. Do you agree with me? It tastes different. A little
bit saltier. It's nice.
It's not being fed on the same lush feed that we give them here in Yorkshire. I told you, I'm always 100% honest with you. My personal opinion is this. You can't get better than Yorkshire beef. But Argentinian steakhouse, different taste. If you're intrigued by it, I'm going to really treat you on these. Last week we did 6 for 20. I told you it's the end of the month clearance. It's the stock clearance. It's the pandemic special. You can have 8 for 20.
8 for 20
That's
quid.
it. We've had a divvy up. We know what we've got to set this weekend. Once we've took X, we know we're in clover. So let's get stuck in and we're sorted. Half sirloin joints, aged. Very, very, very good value. All we're asking for is 20 quid a joint. 19.99 for a nice big. Why have topside when you can have sirloin for the same? This will cook pink. It'll cook very, very quickly. Don't cook it same amount of time as you would topside, and certainly not brisket. Do it nice and steady and slow. Again, pork loin joints, half pork loins, a tenner. And the garlic mushrooms, £2.50. That's covered that section. There's some real cream in there. That is quality.
That is premium. Proper premium.
There's something for everybody at Bennett's. Top, middle, or bottom. What game show was it? Never mind.
Answers on a postcard.
Answers on a postcard, please. Right, the proper doner. It's lamb, it's beef, it's tasty, there's no rubbish in it. If you're gonna have a kebab, try one of them. It's a sensation. I'm not gonna go on about them. The 2 for a tenner.
How do you cook them?
It's an hour on 180.
An hour on 180.
You know what I'm saying? Look, you think I'm mentioning it. Right, Irish community. Who do we supply and who do we like who's Irish, who has boiled bacon ribs?
Boiled? What is a boiled bacon rib?
If you know somebody who's Irish,
yeah,
you go to them and ask them, do you like boiled bacon ribs and cabbage? It's like we like
traditional
roast beef, and yeah, it's really traditional for them. So I've got these bacon ribs, they're mild cured, and I guarantee you now, if you're sat with somebody who's Irish who's watching this, they'll say, bloody hell, I haven't had them for years. These are traditional home cured bacon ribs, plenty of meat on them, 3 racks for a tenner. Oiled bacon ribs and cabbage. I used to serve a customer in Leeds Market, an Irish lady. She used to bring me some every week. They were absolutely beautiful. So I'm always thinking about ways of trying to hook more customers in, try and make you feel more at home, and give them a try. What are you going to lose?
You're exploring different cultures, Phil. I like it. You had the Jamaican stuff on for the week, the lamb, the curry goat. I loved it.
I've got something for everybody. I'm a local butcher nationwide. That's what we're aiming for. Salt and pepper ribs, Chinese ribs, £4 for a tenner. We all know about them. John Worsley rump steak, £5 in weight for 20 quid. Absolutely pucker. It is what it is. It's nice and lean. It's got a little bit of finish on. Tastes lovely. Barnsley chops.
Why is it Barnsley? I've always wondered, why is it Barnsley?
The rumour is this, that once royalty went to a butcher's in Barnsley who sold, basically, these are centre-cut lamb chops. So if you can imagine, that's a lamb chop. It's just one of them, one split.
Yeah.
Fillet, sirloin. And this certain butcher used to cut them like this, and it were in Barnsley. And this certain member of royalty enjoyed them and decided to say, right, I want them Barnsley chops. It might be a load of rubbish, I don't know, but that's what old Eddie told me.
That's amazing.
I'm telling you,
amazing. I love
what
it.
they're saying.
You can have them minted or you can have them plain.
I used to be the same as you and think it. I thought it was maybe because it's like a beef. But I don't know. Maybe we call them Bennett chops. Listen, we did a bit of a multi-buy offer on them last week for you. It were 3 for 10. It were 8 for 20. We're going to go straight out at 4 for 10ers. So if you just want to have a little go on it, this is the clearance weekend. It's the big
one. It's the big one.
It's the everything that needs to be with. We're not sure what's happening in the world. One thing you can rely on is us to give you quality, champagne quality lemonade prices. We're not messing about. We're not here to treat you, not cheat you. lamb chops, undercut, cut a little bit thicker. They're 8 for a tenner, but they are double the thickness. Won't lie to you, couple of little misdemeanors where people saying they were too thin. Well, they won't be this too thin for you this week. I'll give you double the size.
We've listened.
Listen, you can't always win 5-0. Sometimes you've got to have a 0-0 draw away from home on a Wednesday night in rain. And sometimes, I'm not perfect. Yeah, let's go win home. Last book I read were a pop-up. Steak mince, I'm going to go straight out, £4 in weight for a tenner. You got a little bit of discount on that. I'm doing you some sirloins in Alabama steak, and I've also done the new secret sauce, which is it's a bit of rosemary, it's a bit of pepper. Well, you'll never get it because it's a load of mixed up, but it's a proper steak sauce. Give them a try, 4 for a tenner.
Secret
in
sauce.
the Bennett's secret sauce. Money back guarantee, just like QVC. I'm telling you, give it a try. And what you do with this, it's an oil-based marinade, so you actually fry it in pan with it and it'll make it into a bit of a sauce. Stewing steak, £3 in weight for a tenner. Cold weather's coming. Bit of braising steak, £3 in weight for a tenner. Bang them in slow cooker, away they go. Now these are somewhat different.
What are these?
These are burgers made out of ribeyes.
Wow.
So you see how they're a bit fattier?
Yeah.
They're a bit fattier. If you're on keto, if you just prefer your burger a bit tastier, not as dry, these are the type of burgers that you squash them when they're in bread and they'll drip all the way down. Quality. So we made some with a different cut of meat, the ribeye steak, and they're absolutely beautiful. And they're 6 for a tenner. They're £1 in weight. Give them a try. See what you think.
I'm going to try some of them this
They're
week.
for people who like a bit of taste. They're not on a diet, they're like me. Bit of meat on them. Built for comfort, not speed. I'm built like a waterbed, I just can't get nobody to lay on me. Right. Legs of lamb, £20 a piece, minted, plain and garlic. I've done these. These are Yorkshire legs of lamb. These are from John Worsley, minted and plain, tenner a joint. So if they're too big for you, just have half. That's one complaint dealt with, isn't it? It's too big for us, just have half. Job done. Lollipop chops, you loved them. Absolutely loved them.
The
Richard
flu.
Turner style.
The
Look
flu.
at these. Woo. All you lot in Ilkley and Otley and Harrogate, you can all try the lollipop chops this week. 8 for a tenner. Rack of lamb, if you're posh, or rack of lamb if you're from Leeds. 2 for a tenner, try them.
You get them together.
Oh, you get 2 of them like this, all presented properly. By the fiddly. I was doing them for hours last week. I wish I'd have never opened my trap, but we sold that many of them and we got some great reviews on them. I thought I'll give them another go. So, we're not shy of work. Pork chops. Another sensation last week, with it being clearance weekend. I'm going to carry that on, 10 for a tenner. 10 for £10. What can you get for a tenner now? You can't get fish and chips twice. You're getting 10 pork chops. Christ's sake. Pork steaks, anyway around. Little treat for you, because I don't want to boom you with too much volume. Anyway around, 6 for £5. Just a stocking filler. If I've got to think of everybody, chicken thighs, salt and pepper Chinese, Nando's, oyster cut, so there's only one little bone in them. 20 for a tenner.
I had
Mix them up.
these last week. They were unbelievable. The peri-peri ones, Nando's.
Well, I had a message. Bear in mind, all messages come to my phone. This is a small business, and you know, although I can't answer every single one of them, somebody sent me a message of the week. Bear in mind, it were a lady. Your thighs are absolutely beautiful. My thighs haven't been beautiful since I was about 16, and I certainly don't want my wife listening to messages like that. But yeah, they absolutely loved them. Right, who loves an ham shank?
What is a ham shank?
Oh, let me rephrase that. Who likes ham shanks cooked in a slow cooker to make pea and ham soup? You can roast them. You can do them in slow cooker. Basically, when you like your whole gammon steaks, it's cured. It's a pork shank cured, so it's salty. This time
where is it on the pig?
The back leg.
The back leg.
Back leg. So coming from there, that's knee joint. Goes up bigger.
Yeah.
Anyway. Ham shanks, dead simple, 2 for a £5. Again, reaching out to Irish community. A lot of older community know how to do an ham shank. And if you don't know, Google some recipes. Whenever you do like bonfire night when they do pea and ham soup, stuff like that. They always use ham shanks. You can cook them slow in the oven and they just slow cook and they just drop off. Or you can do them roasted and nice and crispy. Right, packs of sausage. Back onto the bigger bumper packs. Natural skins. Bear in mind that's made with sheep intestine, that's made with pork intestine. Whether you like it or not, that's what it is. The natural, the proper butcher sausages made from belly and shoulder of pork. £5 in weight, 15 quid. Granted, that isn't that cheap for sausage, but these are proper butcher sausages. What you put in the pan, you get back out, and they're absolutely pucker. Scottish salmon cut, John Scott's, absolutely beautiful. £29.99. Whole rumps, 50 quid. They went really well last week. This is your last week on turkey crowns. As I've explained to you before, it's supply and demand. As we get closer to Christmas, they go up. This is the pandemic special. This is the lockdown weekend special. And this is payday special. Last chance, one dog, one hair. Do not miss them. That's what you're getting. I'm gonna show you the size of it. This is definitely the last time we're having dressed crowns on Super Sunday before Christmas. There's £5 in weight. These are normally $19.99. This is the last chance. Take it or leave it. Not gonna fall out about it. Don't ask me next week if they're on. 15 quid a pop.
Wow.
Little treat for you. I told you I always look after you. Come see your dad. I'll sort you out. 5 kilo chicken fillet, 20 quid. The chicken fillets, the community deal this week. The community deal is going absolutely brilliant. I'm going to give you a full update on it next week. Everybody's got a lot on their mind at the moment. Everybody's not sure where we are, what's going to happen. I'm not going to bore you with it this week. They're the community special. Out of 20 quid, they get a £5. Right, I need to update you on the hampers. So, question we're getting through at the moment, massive amount is, how do I pay for the rest of my hamper? This is how you pay for the rest of your hamper. You pay for the rest of your hamper, you're gonna get an email next week with an option to pay for the rest of your hamper. We are gonna keep you updated on it. It's as important to us as it is you. We're not pushing you, we're just simply giving you the opportunity to pay for the rest of it. If you don't wanna pay for it just yet, that's fine. You've got till 1st of December, but feel free to just know you've received this update and that's that. I want to thank you for listening to me again. Best of luck to everybody. Remember, we are your local butcher nationwide. This is not a comedy show. It's about giving you what you need, using my expertise to look after you. I want your business. I want to keep you. Thanks for listening to me and have a great day. You take care now. Bye.